All right, y'all. We got the Cowboys are terrible. Acho and Shady break down. The Cowboys lost to the Bears. Go ahead and hear their thoughts.
They're terrible, bro.
Well, speaking of which, I just been kind of like trying to double dutch with the super chat.
What up, Social Trade?
I think offensively, they're not terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible offensively. Defensively, you know what I'm saying? Floating a little towards that area.
Skyler has been on Care Bear's head all night. You got beef with, you know who Skyler is in real life?
No clue who Skyler is.
Get it, Skyler.
I don't know what the issue is, but Skyler sent a $10 super chat. That counts as an entry. Shout out to you. Poor Care Bear. He don't know what a clutch QB looks like.
Thank you.
I feel bad. I'm here to tell you, Skyler, Care Bear feels bad too.
That's a good point, though. Yeah. Like, he don't know what a clutch quarterback look like. He don't know that.
But here's my thing. Before we get on Dak, we gotta the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
I have never seen such an abomination to the game of football in my life as I have the Cowboys secondary right now. Yeah. And everybody's been bad. Malik Hooker gave up a tug today back of the end zone. Donovan Wilson last week gave up a couple tugs. Trayvon Diggs is 3rd and 8, and you want to press jam? What you press jamming on 3rd and 8 for? Who you trying to
Hey, that is a great point. Oh my gosh.
impress? Your girl in the stands? Like what we doing? Like 3rd and 8 and you trying to press jam? Everybody on the Cowboys defense. Diggs went out to the game because he was hurt. Elam came in and gave up a 60-yard bomb on a flea flicker. The entirety of the Cowboys defense has bad eyes. They misalign sometimes. They do not communicate. They don't have quality awareness. I can't even look to the offense. I can't even look to it until I look at that Cowboys defense because it is terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, we got a clip right here of Trayvon Diggs struggling, like you said earlier on in the game against Romo Dunze. Tries to press jam. I mean, he just slips up, falls down to the ground. I agree with actually the caption of this tweet, though. I think it's time to start having some uncomfortable conversations about our defensive back room right now.
If that was 3rd and 8, that was I don't get the purpose of that. 3rd and 8, you could play 5 yards off. You don't have to be on them like that. You know what I mean? 3 yards off, you know?
And here's before we even get there, because a lot of people are saying, like,
I don't know if I can put a lot of blame on Eberflus because he don't have much to work with right now. Safety suck. Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at the coordinator. That's your coordinator, right? Because when you go back and look at the film of the Giants game, that's not coaching. That's mess ups by the players. That right there, I would be surprised if the coach told him to do that. But I mean, if he did, then that's bad on coaching. But I mean, again, a lot of this stuff is like, you did this, you know. It's not like you weren't where you're supposed to be. You made a bad play, or it's clear that you weren't where you're supposed to be because not due to what the coach said. It's you had a mishap in judgment or whatever.
Well, Shady, he slipped. Acho, he slipped. It's not that he slipped, y'all. It's 3rd and 8. Everybody's in off coverage.
Yeah.
Because it's 3rd and 8. Had you not been in press coverage, you wouldn't have slipped. So don't tell me that they're playing on grass.
Yeah, that's wild.
Why are you jamming? And then you not even square stance jamming. You're quick jamming. Like, quick jam is something you do to throw off a receiver just to try to catch him off guard when he's not ready. Like, quick jam is something you do to like not show off, but like it's a change up. You don't quick jam somebody on 3rd and 8.
And I'm thinking like where he is right now in his career, coming off the injury, like play it safe.
Yeah.
I feel like when he was at his prime and he was really getting them picks, he could try that. He's got confidence, he's got the swagger,
really good point.
Quick jam. But right now, he's still trying to feel your way back. Now, I think he's still a good player, but you got to be smart. Like, when are you going to do these quick jams?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, man, I don't see. Even when they won last week, even in the close game with the Eagles, I don't see nothing good about the Cowboys.
The run game?
Run game. But then you ran the ball well, and then you went away from it. Let's keep going. What they do well? Defense looks bad.
Defense is terrible.
There's no excuse for the defense
pass
whatsoever.
Rush.
No.
There's no creating turnovers.
No. Yeah.
Dak looked good at times, but then
I think I don't like the offense is not volatile or on high alert. They're not great, that's for sure. They're not great. But there's definitely some stuff that they can improve. But again, I think, like they touching on the defense is the bigger issue.
When they needed him the most, okay, CeeDee Lamb, he's hurt.
Yeah.
You the highest paid quarterback in football. Turn it on, dog.
Yeah.
Turn it on, dog.
But the hard part for me, I can't talk about that because remember, it hit George Pickens right in the middle of the miss.
Yeah, that was
Both of them.
bad. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
bad.
All 10 of them.
Exactly.
Like what
Yeah.
are we?
No, that was bad. No, that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, defensively, there's no excuse. We can all agree. I tweeted earlier today, I think this is the worst defensive. I think this is the worst pass defense I've ever seen in my entire life. Just speaking, quite frankly, truly, it's one of the worst pass defenses ever. I do think there is positive signs. On the offensive side of the ball, you were able to move the ball all day. You were able to run the ball. Javonte Williams averaged 7.6 yards a carry.
he's
And
aggressive.
you only gave him the ball 10 times. And yes, you ended up having to play from behind later on in the game, but that's still no excuse. You had time to be able to compete and hand him the ball.
Yeah.
Also, you had a CeeDee Lamb injury that hurts even more. But I think my biggest takeaway from how bad the Cowboys look today is Micah Parsons wasn't a part of the issue, Jerry Jones. He wasn't a part of, we can't stop the run. Y'all just can't do it. Micah Parsons was actually masking up a lot of issues that you had already. You have zero coverage ability on the back end right now, and you have no pass rush to go along with it. So quarterbacks like Caleb Williams are saying,
Y'all think the pass rush was making the coverage look better? Y'all think when Michael Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence was there, it was making the coverage, the DBs look better than what they was? I don't know.
Caleb Williams looking like a superstar today.
I'm just throwing something out there.
Caleb Williams. And I'm sorry, he has not looked like that in ever. Since being in the National Football League. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
He needs some milk.
He
Come
needs
on,
some
man.
milk.
He
So
needs
that
some
does
milk.
beg the question, though. When people see the Cowboys on the calendar, is that a game that everybody circles and want to
You
play their
already
best?
know.
You start
First of all-
every wide
first of
receiver
all,
in fantasy against
It's the
them.
Cowboys, so you don't even get the exposure, right?
Yep.
Right.
And the defense stinks.
Terrible.
Yo, real quick. And I like Shotty. Dog. I ain't gonna lie.
about
I respect what Shotty got going on. He's
Talk
pretty,
too
he's
far.
better than I thought. But yo, we run the ball at will, right, with Williams in the backfield. Him and Sanders, they're getting busy. Why are we bringing in CeeDee Lamb to get a handoff? Tell me tell me.
I do respect that. You should put Cavante Turpin in the backfield before you put CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. And I just said that when we watched when we was watching JSN highlights earlier. I've been saying for years I vouch for receivers to get in the backfield, but I don't know about your starting receivers. Like I don't see there's no necessity in that unless it's Xavier Worthy or Tyreek Hill, and like they have speed that nobody can really keep up with. But if it, you know what I'm saying, other than that, there's no reason to put your starting receivers in the backfield unless they have just like otherworldly speed, or Deebo Samuel. That's the only exception, literally.
Oh, that's working. You run the ball at will with your running backs. You take the running backs out the game. You bring in CeeDee Lamb as a running back. You hand him the ball and he gets hurt.
Just dumb.
And then it's your number one receiver, so they keying in like, oh, he's in the backfield. He's probably finna get the ball. It makes it very obvious. You know what I mean? Like this is your go-to guy, alpha 1A receiver. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, listen, I'm watching it. I couldn't believe it. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah.
You know what's interesting to me? Though?
My man averages 7 yards a pop, and you bring in your star wide receiver to running back.
Here's the thing also. Usually when Cowboys talk comes up, people are extra hyperbolic, you know what I'm saying, for clicks. They say extra stuff. No, the Cowboys are awful.
Jesus.
Like they're just genuinely, they are genuinely awful.
Bad.
And now that you see how putrid this New York Giants offense is, how did this Giants offense put up 34 points against the Cowboys last week? Or 37 if I'm not mistaken.
Russell Wilson threw for 400 yards, and he looked awful tonight.
Like the Cowboys are.
I can't wait to get to that Russ conversation. I'm looking forward to that.
Owners should love the Cowboys. You love the Cowboys.
We
Let me ask you this.
Take your time.
Because this is the most important conversation of the day, really of the year, is Caleb Williams, number 1 overall pick last year, had a really bad last season. Caleb, is he actually good, or are the Cowboys bad? Like, did he turn the corner? 4 touchdowns today, 298 yards.
I like that. Now, Caleb is good, but his decision making at times may not be the best. But I think it's a little bit of both.
If I'm not mistaken, totally. Like, where we at?
Yo, I keep it real in this show. I've always had a lot of respect for Caleb. Like, yo, he's young, give him some time. I can't just write him and say he's legit now. Cowboys defense is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Yo, his first 2 big touchdowns was a flea flicker, and it was a miss. Who was that? Trayvon Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs missed jam.
And he hit him. I can't. And we know how bad Caleb's been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude had almost 300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm with 2-5. I don't want to sound like a hater, but I left the Bears Cowboys game significantly more impressed with Ben Johnson.
85% Cowboys.
He called some plays.
He called some phenomenal plays. The flea flicker, phenomenal play. What they called motioning the receiver when you got the guy open behind Malik Hooker, great play call. Trayvon Diggs just gave it up off a quick jam. Now, shout out to Caleb Williams for making the throws. That flea flicker, he threw it from 20 to 20.
He got talent though.
Like
nasty.
Shout out to
That was a
Caleb
good
for
throw.
making throws. What I'm hoping this game is for Caleb Williams, I pray that it's a confidence building game.
But can you see? But my only thing with Caleb Williams is, can you see this against a legit team? Cowboys is a joke. They play. I'm saying like a real deep.
The Bears are a question mark because they got Ben Johnson. So it's like maybe we can see this. You know, they got Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. You know? Like maybe we can see this against a good team. It's just time will tell throughout the season.
A real defense, because a real defense ain't let you score that easy. This is not college. This is the pros.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can see him do that, because I watched the last couple games and he looks a little bit better than last year.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. How you feel about the Cowboys? How you feel about the Bears? Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.